Well. So what we have here is the SEC commissioner accepts that crypto regulation is being mishandled, dealing with corruption. So we're dealing with corruption in the Ripple SEC case.
The world's first crypto building with a Bitcoin mining farm. So what they've done is they've made a mining farm in the basement of this apartment building. The Bitcoin price prediction of $250,000. Yeah, this guy. 250K within the next year is what he's calling for. So part of his reason and his logic of why he believes that Bitcoin price is going to soar so much is that only 1 in 6 Bitcoin holders are women.
Women love spending money. We know you guys do. You guys love looking beautiful and all your beautiful clothes. Come on. You guys just buy crypto. Just buy some crypto. Come on.
Just buy crypto.
So in August, the XRP Ledger and Avalanche bridge is going to go live, and that's going to create a lot of opportunities for people to explore using both of those chains together.
Terra Luna's Do Kwan is more dangerous than Bernie Madoff. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I want to feed him to some sharks.
You can see that in the past 3 months, while everyone's been selling off, the number of wallets holding at least 10,000 Bitcoin has been climbing pretty steadily since November. We had a little bit of dip in March, and now we're on the up and up again.
Buy fear and sell exuberance.
Hey guys, this is at the Reaper Steven.
This is Ace coming at you with Reaper Radio, discussing all things DeFi and crypto, jumping right into the news and market analysis. So what we got today, ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody's going to like this. Well. So what we have here is the SEC commissioner accepts that crypto regulation is being mishandled. This is a public statement from an SEC commissioner and an official regulator. So we all know that Hester Pierce has been crypto friendly. It's kind of nice to see that she's making these statements public in opposition to some of the sentiment that Gary Gensler has, because he's kind of, acting like, a bit of a tyrant when it comes to his enforcement actions that he's been taking. So seeing that, these comments being public and that there's this infighting going on amongst sentiment at the SEC is really nice to see. So this actually brings me to my next piece, which I think is interesting, that dealing with corruption. So we're dealing with corruption in the Ripple SEC case. So as you guys know, there's been a lot of back and forth. Ripple the SEC has come to the table with a lot of bad information or poor judgment, really, and making very poor arguments. And the judges kind of been frustrated by it. What I think is interesting is that just a minor detail in regards to the issues with Hinman's speech, they're constantly throwing these barbs and trying to throw flack in order to stop the litigation from moving forward. So it's more attempts by the SEC to stonewall the efforts to resolve this case against Ripple. And this is just setting a precedence for, other projects that want to develop. Like, this is the stuff that we're going to have to go through. They're going to make these petty tit for tat arguments in litigation. So, I mean, Hester Price is right. This definitely deters development.
One of my favorite things, as some of you may know, is when crypto gets integrated into real life, and holy cow, is this one of them. The world's first crypto building with a Bitcoin mining farm. So what they've done is they've made a mining farm in the basement of this apartment building or housing complex, however you want to phrase that. So there's actually a lot of really cool things about this. The crypto that's generated from mining is going to help cover the building's operation costs and maintenance and upkeep, which is pretty cool if you live in somewhere that you don't have to worry about things like that. However, the building will also display different pieces of NFT art as decoration in its lobby, and these NFT art pieces will belong to the members of the committee and the homeowners. I think that is absolutely insane. I love this. Now, I'm assuming it's just going to be digital picture frames for the time being, where they, paste the NFTs into them. But hey, cool. Progress is progress. Now, the downside is these start at about $120,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment, which is, as the article says, $2,500 per square meter, which is quite the hefty price, but new building, it looks like it's going to be fairly well designed in the modern age. So, quite possibly worth it. Next piece I've got for you, Matt, I know you're definitely going to like. We've got a Bitcoin price prediction of $250,000. Yeah, this guy. 250K within the next year is what he's calling for. So people might call me crazy. I don't disagree with this. I believe Patrick and I were calling for 250K by the end of July. His prediction goes out a little bit further. However, one of the interesting things in here is part of his reason and his logic of why he believes that Bitcoin price is going to soar so much is that only 1 in 6 Bitcoin holders are women. Interesting statistic. I don't know if it's going to weigh in that heavily, but he's saying that if we can get more female investors involved in the space, that this could dramatically increase the price up towards $250,000. I'm fine with whatever it takes to get us towards that price tag, because $250,000 Bitcoin, progress.
Women love spending money. We know you guys do. You guys love looking beautiful and all your beautiful clothes. Come on, you guys, just buy crypto. Just buy some crypto. Come on.
Just buy crypto.
So in terms of blockchain development and interoperability, I'm a big fan of seeing projects that are building in one area, in one space, and different products there, integrating with others and trying to find the cross-chain interoperability. So with the Cosmos ecosystem, Wormhole Bridge expands to the Cosmos system. This is one instance of cross-chain integration and development. And this is just one instance of this occurring. But what I find really fascinating about a lot of this is the more and more this happens, the less limitations there are for people to navigate blockchain and explore use in other chains other than their native ones that they might be familiar with. So more and more of this is going to be pretty cool. And our next piece is a really interesting one. And this has to do with the Avalanche and XRP ledger. So what we got here, so in August, the XRP ledger and Avalanche bridge is going to go live, and that's going to create a lot of opportunities for people to explore using both of those chains together. And Avalanche does have a decentralized exchange, so that's kind of neat. Being able to have using XRP for decentralized finance is definitely a plus for me. I like that. And aside from Sologenic, having access to the Avalanche DEX might be pretty cool. So we have this technology that's being developed, and it's allowing for interoperability. That's a very big plus. I think that this is going to be awesome in the future where this goes.
I think you're going to find this rather entertaining, Ace.
This guy.
You've got Terra Luna's Do Kwan is more dangerous than Bernie Madoff. Couldn't have said it better myself. So he's saying that Do Kwan should be put behind bars, and this would have prevented him from the exact same Ponzi scheme that he's essentially going with by launching Luna 2.0. We all know what happened with Luna. We're not going to touch on it too much, but hopefully we don't have a Luna 2 turn into a Luna 1 situation. They came out with their new token this week and reclassified Luna as Luna Classic. They've already seen a 70% drop in price right off the rip, so probably not the best signs, but I would guess most people are skittish about putting their money back in this. So this does say, however, that Kwan is facing some legal troubles, and last week a South Korean television network reported that local prosecutors had launched a probe into the Terra crash. Yet, Kwan is still in the mood to behave arrogantly on Twitter after impoverishing tens of thousands of investors. And you know what? Man, ain't that the truth? He's still out there, doing the same things he was doing before on Twitter. There's no humility or being apologetic at all. I mean, maybe not the best face for the company.
I want to feed him to some sharks. I think that would be cool. Let's just chum the water with Do Kwan. Just stick him in there. Hey, guys, come in. It's just, food chain stuff.
You might have to get in line, Matt. I'm sure there's a list of people looking for him at this point.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. So we're talking about crooks here. Let's talk about the best crooks in the game. Are you ready for this one, Steven? Oh, man. And what's funny is I feel like these guys are just, they're almost doing it for our amusement. why would you set up a division within your institution to research and develop and work with crypto and provide it for your customers and then dismiss it in the next sentence? Please, can you explain this to me, Stephen? Why are these people so stupid?
I think it might be a little bit of a different angle here. I think they very much want to get involved in this. There was a quote in there of them saying, they said, and I'm assuming this is the SEC or US regulators, you have to ask us before you do it. And by the way, don't ask. They talk about how a large percentage of their users are digital users and they want to get into this, and they hold a significant amount of patents in blockchain technology. But as a financial institution, a bank, I think at this point it might just be a little bit too risky for them to dive in. So I wouldn't necessarily say that they're dismissing blockchain technology as a whole. I think it might just be that for the time being, there's really nothing they can do about it until we get further regulation, which, who knows when that'll be. And hopefully it doesn't end up like this SEC versus Ripple Labs case with everyone else. But I suppose only time will tell.
Mm-hmm. I actually I wrote a piece about this on Medium regarding institutions and their being able to make informed decisions and manage risk when it comes to money and investing, based off of price, based off of earning metrics and things like that. And you don't really get a lot of that from crypto. So from a banking standpoint and a traditional finance standpoint, it would make sense that some of these some of these professionals would be saying this, because what they're usually used to is looking at a balance sheet or what's the what's the EBITDA look like. These are the things you don't really get that from a cryptocurrency, and some of these cryptocurrencies don't really have any purpose anyway, so it gives a bad rap to all the ones that are actually going to matter.
So we've had quite a bit of fear in the market, the fear and greed index. The fear I believe it was at a 10 the other day. However, if we look at this, you can see that in the past 3 months, while everyone's been selling off, the number of wallets holding at least 10,000 Bitcoin has been climbing pretty steadily since November. We had a little bit of dip in March, and now we're on the up and up again. Bullish signs to me. You make your most money when people are fearful. Scared money don't make no money, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Buy fear and sell exuberance. Patent that quote.
Ace 2022. That's all we've got for you guys today. Don't forget to drop us a subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment. We greatly appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm. I'm at the Reaper Steven on Twitter.
And I'm AceX147. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys in our next episode. Freaking work right. I got it. Hold on. Gotta get comfortable.
God, what are you doing to that chair, man?
Don't worry about it, dude.